Okay, so quickly I will guide you on how to set it up for your cooperative business, which that means it's more like you, from the information you've already given to me, you lend money to customers or clients, which is loan, and you also save money too. People comes and save money, which they're expecting that at the end of the period, could be annually, there should be an interest too. So I will be showing you how you can take proper, setup for this business type. So without wasting of time, I've prepared this to guide you. My phone number is here at 09068488000, so you can call me for any questioning. So quickly, these are some tasks. So quickly, I will share the software with you. So these are 6 basic steps I've prepared to ensure that you are able to do the setup and also make your entries when the need arise. So first thing to do is to create a company for this business. So I'll be using a new typical company to assume that it is a new business. So just look with me. After that, tax 1 says go to preference and change currency to Nigerian naira or your current country's currency. So I'll be showing you how to do that setup because for a new business, it's important to change the currency. And the reason for that is because the software has been designed in US. And as a matter of fact, the currency at default is US dollar. So whether your business is in an African country, make sure you go and change the currency before you proceed. Also, since this business involves interest, when you give out loan, you have to pay back. When by the time you give out loan to the customer, definitely expecting the customer to pay back the money with an interest. It's also applicable for savings, and I will show you how to set up interest rates for those loans. Okay, and we'll do that under the preference command. Also, you're creating 3 accounts on the chart of account section where we have bank account because every business must have a bank account. So for this business, it's expected that it has a bank account where payments are to be recorded, either deposit or withdrawal. Then we also set up savings or customers. Now the purpose of these very accounts is to give you an overview and also enable you to record your savings. Whenever you receive savings from a customer, you can just come into this very account and record those savings in a well manner and order. Then also the loan balance of all customers is also going to be under the account receivables type of account, and it's going to guide you on how you will be able to view loan balances of your customers as by the time you've given out loan to them. Okay, then there are also other information like customer list. You have to be able to set up that list, maintain all the list of your customers and any other important lists which are not relevant now. Majorly is the customers that are important to us since they are the ones we save money for issue loan to. So I'll show you also how to set up and create loans as a service item type, because those loans that are being issued out have to be set up. Those loans that are being issued out have to be set up as an item type called service. It's a service item type. So I'll show you how to do that. Also, we'll be setting up classes. It will enable you to be able to track your loans by their various types. So at the end of the day, you want to know which loan customers really come in for to guide you in terms of class profitability. Classes is just like departments. For example, we also represent profit centers. It could be in a restaurant, they have the bakery section and they have the food section. So you can see those will be classified under different categories, and we call them here Quickbooks software as classes. Could be in a firm, you have different location, you want to track the projects going on in different locations as a construction firm. The classes option will enable you. So I'll be guiding you on doing this very. So just take note of this as I'll be sharing the software quickly. Then once we have done this setup, Then we'll come back as I will do postings on how to enter entries. So a quick one, how to record or make entries either for savings a customer is depositing or loan you're giving to a customer. Now, for savings, whenever a customer save the money or deposit the money for savings, use the right check register on the home page to record those savings amount from the customer. While for loan, when you're giving out, remember we are going to set up the loan as a service type of item. And the reason is because when you're giving out loan, you'll be using an invoice because as it is a loan, it's expected that they are not paying back that loan immediately. So that's one reason why you use invoice to issue out your loan. So that on a subsequent date, when payment is due, when you're recording payment, you can record it against that invoice amount. Of course, the invoice won't just carry only the loan, but it's also going to show the interest charge for that very loan, depending if it's an annual payment, like a payback period, or anyhow as the case may be. Then quickly on the profit and reporting, the end point of everything is reporting. So the reporting aspect that will be very important for you is the trial balance, the customer balance detail. Okay, the trial balance, is a list of ledger balances. And of course, this is very important in terms of accuracy. The customer balance detail, profit or loss, statement of financial position in the sheet is also helpful to you. And also, I will introduce you to the snapshot window. It will guide you and give you key summary of relevant information in line with all data or records that you'll be entering in form of data entry. And normally, as I always used to tell students and everyone, that an accounting software is designed in two different portions. We will have data entry and reporting. So it's very important that they both work together. So by this snapshot, you get to see a good reporting system, which is important for a loan lending business or money saving cooperative. And that's the transparent receivables aspect, which are important. So you can be able to track those loans that are due for payment, as well as other important options like customer payment, different banking reports as it relates to those outstanding fees. So quickly, I'll be sharing as I will perform all these tasks. Don't forget these tasks. I've listed a statement of error on them. The first task is currency change, followed up by the chart of accounts, and also be creating accounts, bank accounts, be creating savings accounts, loan balance account. Also be creating an account for our interest. So we go to preference, include the interest rates for those loans. And while we are doing that, we also need to go and create the other one. So go and create or set up, say create finance charge account. And the purpose of finance charge account is to ensure that we are able to track the interests that will be paid. So at this juncture, I will proceed immediately to share the main screen for the software. Once again, thank you. Williams. So provided you're following with me, so since this is a new company, we are migrating data to this software. We are doing this a new business here on this software. So all these are already existing company files, but these are not of interest to you. Only when you set up your own company, when you now come to continue after you've logged out, that's when you now select. It's on purpose. You're leaving.
I'm not leaving. I took my time.
Okay. And see you change that.
No, I'm ready to be.
Okay. So to get started, click on create a new company. So this normally takes some minutes. So we are going to wait for this minute. Okay. So we'll use the express tax. You're important to do this. So let's say the name of this cooperative. We can call this cooperative business. You can say the name is let's say our business is Precious Cooperative. Let me come to business name. Precious Cooperative. Cooperative Limited. Shall we start? For industry, now industry is very important because it's industry that determines what is called the chart of accounts. Now, the chart of accounts is just a list of accounts that you to maintain pertaining to that type of business. So if I'm to come here and say this is an agricultural, it's an agricultural business, definitely on the chart of accounts, I have to go to preview the settings. Automatically, I will be seeing list of accounts. The software have already done what, by default, suggested for me that I have to maintain this account. Why? Because of the industry I've selected for this business. You can see we have agricultural program payments, commodity credit loans, crop sales. But since this is a cooperative business, these are not important. So we have to change the industry to our own very assigned industry because it is under the financial services rather than accounting and bookkeeping. So definitely if we go to preview and settings, you will get to see under the chart of account. Accounts are suggested and selected pertaining to that industry type. Now, a good question is this. Some persons ask, does it mean I cannot create my own account type? No, you can create your own account. And that's part of the setup which I shared with you earlier on the slide of PowerPoint. So just flow with me. It could be you are not interested in some of these. You don't need them, like automobile expenses or no use to your business type. You can untick it. And this is not just them saying that it is no. The chart of accounts is being prepared in line with the 5 elements of business, which are the ISB. Those of you are accountants, you know the ISB, ISB International, and this and that. So, on board, they propounded that 5 elements of business. In every business, the asset category, liabilities, equity, income, and expenditure is expense. So those your accounts you maintain should fall under those 5 elements of business. So that's just what you have to do. For the company file location here, it's just where you want to. You can change your location. If I don't want to save my file under this document, I want to change it to desktop, depending on how you want to do it for backup purpose. So cancel this and edit on this too. So for business type, is it a sole proprietorship or a partnership or a corporation? If it's a sole proprietorship, like this precious cooperative, I say sole proprietorship is a one-man business. So we know most cooperative are more than one-man partnership. So let me just say it's a partnership business. Then the EIN stands for class identification number team. Whatever it is, you can just put it into the business. Since we don't have this, maybe it's just a private practice company. We can leave this address, you can put the address and say it's at number 32, I will 32 road. Okay, travel road for city and say travel road. Now, the software was designed in the US, so for the states, African or Nigerian states are not here. So for that purpose, just use city to put the location. So they put the zip code. Say the zip code is 101263. Let's put the zip code. For country, Nigeria is not yet. Those who are from other African countries, Nigeria is not yet. So you put, or your African country might not be yet. So you just select others. That's other country. You put phone number, say 090640 8000. So by the time we have performed this process, and so you have just set up the company information, then you click on preview settings, which you have done to preview those accounts that have been chosen for you, and you can decide to remove all of them and say okay, then you say create company after going through the information you entered properly. You say create company. So with this process, we have just performed, creating the company, and this usually takes up to like 2 to 3 minutes. Quickly, no seconds, more like 50 seconds for it to just set up quickly so we get straight to the dashboard. So I believe so far you're playing with me. We are yet to begin the next task. So what you should be expecting in the next task is that after this very screen, as we get to the main screen, we'll do the setup process. Because for every business type, you need to understand how to customize the application. Requirements of the business. This is a cooperative business. We save money, we lend money from loans, and we need to understand how to set it up. And also, after setting it up, the transaction part comes in. And transactions majorly contains things that goes on or carried out tasks day by day. Customer comes, you usually give the customer what is called as payment schedule. At the end of the day, you're expecting that they should follow the policies of the business. So quickly, this is the screen. So we'll be doing those setup that I highlighted earlier on this slide. So in order not to waste much time, let's go and do that. So now, quickly, just to explain this very screen to you, this is the Quickbook dashboard. All these items, options here are all menus. This is the menu bar. We have the file menu, edit menu, and they all contain what is called commands. People call it options, I call it commands. Like the preference command is very important as far as this application is concerned, because that's where you'll be able to do all necessary settings, to manage your settings, to do all necessary settings for the business side. Okay, I need to have an understanding of it as it applies to this type of business. Okay, so all these are different menus. They all these are called shortcuts. I call them icons. So you could decide that this screen you don't want the shortcuts to be at the left, you want it to be at here. So to do that quickly, just go to the view menu, you click on the top icon back on, and it's going to command it to move to the top. You can see it's now at the top. So this is the home page made up of what we call centers and policy centers. The vendor center, customer center, employee center, company center, banking center. And we have insights, which gives you more like insight of how this is being so far. So for now, see under our insight, that's also what I refer to as the snapshot. Remember what I was talking about. So that's to give you some ideas, do summary too of insight on the business so far. For now, no information has been entered. So we're not expecting to see any income, savings, low interest, capital loss, information, expenses, and so forth, which you can decide to move this in terms of comparing, see the business growth outcome, the net profit margin, and other information like income comparison. So quickly, because of time, I was saying earlier, maybe you want to update information about the business, maybe Project Cooperative, we change your phone number to a new phone number. To do that, you come to the company menu and you look for the My Company command. So when you put My Company command, that way you can be able to do any settings concerning your company. Maybe you want to change the name, you say, oh, the phone number has been changed. So okay, let's play this, put the new number. If you go, we have an email that is not here. You say, oh, our email is still limited. It's not really limited as yet to.com. Just do that. And you say, oh, we have a website. So our website is www.cooperative.com. So that way you can just, you say you can also go and set up any legal information, the company education, that's a payroll, number, and so on, contacts, and say, okay, so automatically all those will be reflected for you. So in case of changes, we're going to normally have those issues and keep following. So that's just how to do those for many seconds. So once we are done with this, let's do the setup profile for this business time. So to do that, I want to first of all go to my chart of accounts, which can be gotten also under the company. I'll go to the accountant menu and I'll look for chart of accounts. And they are operating accounts. So the first account is the bank. So I'll click on new and say category type of the account, say bank, and say continue. So after doing that, say what the account name, take note, account type is bank. Account name, assuming this is our first, and say we're using an asset bank account. Okay. Now, let's say this business, from the information you give to me, you people maintain multiple accounts, you maintain savings and funds. So because of that, I will just make asset bank here the parent's name. I won't put any opening balance. So I'll just go here, I guess the name is Precious, bank name, account name is Precious Cooperative. Okay. I say bank account number 0062799180. And opening balance, I will avoid that. Now, the reason why is because I want to show you how to set up multiple accounts for your bank account using what is called a matching principle. What do I do for save and uses? So you can see we have access bank type account bank balance nothing. The reason is because I want to use the matching principle to create those multiple accounts under access bank. Watch me. So I go to the account icon below here, and you can see, and I click on new. When I click on What do I want to add? Which type of account? I say add, and I say continue. Now after doing that, and I say account name, I say savings, individual savings account. Now I will use the matching recipe to match savings under the particular bank it's under. So I will say it's under our assets. Yes. So now no need of putting account name to account number because we've already done that when setting up the parent name, which is assets bank. So now just put opening balance. Now how much do we have in the savings account? Let's say we have 500 savings account. The date is always the last date of when the information was taken. Welcome. Go to that. Assets. We need of this, we ignore this information. Now let's say how much do we have in our current? We say in our current we have 200 dates, last dates from everything. So we say save and close. So at this point we notice that under the asset we now having two accounts, current account and savings account. As multiple accounts we are maintaining. So, and the total will reflect this closing balance that we have here, which is 700. The same way also create the other accounts for the interest. I'll come to account. The new. Some other incomes. I say other income. Category type of account. Say other income. And I say continue. So I'll call this, since it's an interest and it's a type of finance we are charging on so I'll call this finance charge. Finance charge accounts. So this doesn't have all this information. Let's say description. We say charges, keeps record, interest, for interest.
When do I
Then also I'll create the other one, which is the savings. So I come to bank, the record. So I come to bank and I click on savings. The savings also creates the other, which is under the account receivables and the program below. So right here, the different accounts you have to maintain have been set up. So quickly we'll go to set up that of the currency. So go to the edit menu, come to preference command. So we come to currency, multiple currencies. Right there, we say company currency preference and click on yes. I use more than one. So say yes. So you open this part. Naira is not here. Click on few more currencies and say Nigeria. Automatically you see it. they say make it active, and you say yes, and you say okay, so automatically it's going to update it for you within the files. So once that is done, the next setup that's like the setup and
Maybe. Might what the man. And please come, okay. I think that is.
It's important because it's a sensitive type of business, very sensitive since you're keeping money for clients, so you have to consult it. Look for okay. So we're back. So quickly I'll go to the edit menu again. So I'll go to the edit menu and preference to set up the interest rate. So I'll look for finance charge. Let's say it's 20%. That's here. I'll select the finance charge accounts, whatever the one we created, or copy to finance charge accounts for loans. So say okay. So automatically finance charge has been set up. So once this is done, the next task is to go and set up those items. So we'll go to either go to the home page. So we can select items and service here, or go to the list menu to select items. So I can use this one. And right here, we have one item already. That's check it is 20%. So we can always edit that. So I'm saying new. And using that matching principle to say yes, it's a service type of item. And I say let me just say this is loan. So no need of rates. I just select which account that is from the current account. Current accounts or payments to be made for this loan. So I'll say okay. So using that match interest from now on again and say new and add up all the different types of loan we have on the loan. Say maybe business loan, business loan. Where are we matching sub item for loan? So business loan, how much do we give? We give 50,000 of company policy. Say some current accounts that is given for loan. And I say okay. Also comes in way. Say new. Maybe there's another loan. Again, call this car loan. Say sub item or say sub item or loan. How much are we needing for this? So say we give 100 and say still under the current account. Say okay. So this way I've just matched these two different item loan type on that loan. So if there are other commodities or other information as regard the loan issue that different type of loan. That's how we follow using that matching principle. So once you've done this, the next task that now arises is now how do you now perform or make entries? Let's say for example in the business, a customer comes and says he or she wants to apply for business loan. How do we know that it has an annual interest rate of 20%? How do you issue out that loan to the customer? To do that is very easy with my method and the secret I'll be sharing with you. So from the slide, I said that we use the invoice. So quickly I'll go to the home page and let's say, okay, before we do that, we need to set up the customer. Let's say name of the customer is Femi. So first of all, we have to capture his details. It's very important. Of course, if you're doing it manually, you have to capture all this information where you fill a form. So right here, this is how to do it on the customer center. I go to the customer center. I click on here and I say new customer. You see, also I put his name, customer name. I say his name is Dr. Then, okay, his name is Dr. Then Dr. Sharon Montedola. Now he's a new customer, so there is no need of putting in your own numbers. You don't have anything to do there. Just flow with what I'm sharing. So you can capture it. It has a company name. The company capture his company name there. So you can say name of the since you maybe Sharon wants to apply for business. So you can say name of his company is Sharon Graphics. You capture all of the information, additional information, sponsors, everybody. This customer, this type of customer is this. All information you can add new customer we are giving loan to. You can say under customer type. You can add say loan customer, loan type of customer. It's time to put that here. So you can put other settings and say the payment terms of people concerning this the loan will be collecting maybe 30 days. You put all those information. But for now, I'm really concerned about his name, so I show you how to perform those entries. So I say okay. You're going there now? Okay. So I've just captured for Sharon Graphics, and I say Sharon wants to take a loan, a business loan, which we say is 50,000 naira. So now how do I give this loan? Don't forget here we have the loan under items. You can see it here. Now, how do we issue out this loan to Femi? To issue out this loan to Femi, I want to show you how to do that. And not Femi, sorry, to Sharon. So to do that, you come to the customer center and click on create invoice. You have to create an invoice to capture that information, or use it here under the home page. So I'll click on create invoice. So once I'm done creating the invoice, you'll see how it goes. So quickly, I'll create the invoice to capture that information. But before I do that, let me show you something. Study of the reports. So if I come to the trial balance, under accountant and tax, you will see that the only information we have here as of today's dates, the only information that is here is just the bank information, because transactions have not yet been captured. For example, current account is showing us a balance of 200,000. Savings is showing us a balance of 500,000. And don't forget we are using our current account for all loan payments, and savings will be for all money that will be saved. And this gives us our opening balance every year. So quickly, let's go and issue the loan to that very customer, Sharon. So I'll come to the home page. I will go to customer. Since the customer, I click on create invoice. So once I click on create invoice, I will then select put in his name. Since I've already captured it, Dr. Sharon. Then I come over to item code. Now, item code is just for what item is he taking. So say it's business loan. So I click on business. Or maybe he wants to take, okay, yeah, business loan. Say business loan. How much? 50,000. Now, remember, it's also taking, and it's also going to be added up with the interest. It's going to pay back when it's paying this money back. So how do we do that? Also come here and say what's the interest finance charge. And we'll put it going to bring up 20%, and say at the end is to pay 60,000 naira, whether it's at the end of the year or how your business policy has to go on it. So once you have done this, you then click on save and close. There are terms of payment, you can put that here. So that the due date software will give reminders. Say save and close. So this way we have just issued out to Sharon. So if we have to go to Sharon's home page, to the customer center, you will see the under Sharon's. When you click on Sharon's name, you can see it's showing us loan balance. Even showing 60,000 naira. And then if you come to the accountant center, the chart of accounts, where we created that account to give you overview of all loan given, you'll see under loan balance from customers, you can see 60,000. So each time you give loans, we're piling up. And you may wonder, how come this one you want to see? You click on it, it will take you to the very person with the share. And same way, next time, if a customer visits a loan, you can just put open through this accountant center over here, and just put the name of the person, the particular loan type, the weight, the amount, just like that. Follow, or you follow the same process I did, where I went to set up that customer first. So also, let's have another scenario here. Let's say that this customer wants to save. It's not taking loan, they want to save. So same process, so we'll go and add that customer. So we'll come to me and say this customer name is Tony. So his name is Tony. Or to say his name is Simon. It's a good friend, trusted, have a good friend. It's ready for now. And I want to save for business. Simon Ayaro. Okay, you capture all information like I said. Say okay. Now Simon wants to save, he's interested in saving. So how do we record that? To record the savings, you go and record that as either a deposit or you use the right check so that you can be able to record that very amount. So instead of using the right check, you have to record that deposit because making a payment to the account. So I click on record deposits. Just ignore that part of right check. So now you are receiving this money from this time. And that deposit to is our access bank, not current account or access bank savings account. So you have it that with this cash, you indicate it there. But with this example, I'm using savings account to record of savings and this one to record of. So I say from now, from which account are we receiving this? Now I prepared the savings from our customer, so you can be able to track all customer savings. So I click on from savings or customers. Okay, memo, I can say this savings from savings from signing. Savings from signing. Okay. Payment method. How did he pay? Is it through cash or check? With that check register I was talking about. Maybe if someone made this payment through cash, it will do. Amount. Someone wants to save. Remember, we're having 500,000 balance savings account. Now, Simon wants to save 100,000. Save. So if you want to add list of savings that came in for that day from different customers, how many? You just say save money, take it to a new same time. So this practice is saving. So once I have done this, you can see right now that we'll be having some updates. For example, if we go to the accountants and chart of accounts, you'll notice that under loan from customers, we're having 60,000. Now, under 60,000. Now, under our savings account, it was 500 before, but now we're having 600,000. Our savings from customers was $0. Now it's having -100,000. This means that this is the money that we are saving. Negative balance means this money we're saving for a particular customer. I want to see the savings, you can click on it, and to take you to show you that we're having a payment from Simon, which is 100,000. So each time I want to save, after capturing the customer name, just come to the chart of accounts, go to that savings for all customers, click on it, enter the name of the customer, sign on it. It is Dr. Otedola this time around. Just put Otedola. Select him. Okay, how much is he saving this time around? Saving 50,000. Put it. Deposit, yes. You save the record. It's automatically it's going to be there. But the major thing is that you have to assign accounts that money will be added to your deposit purpose. And I say that it's our assets savings accounts. So with that information, I can put the same information and say record. And automatically that information will be recorded. So that's savings. So that's very important. So I can say record this information. Automatically you can see that savings have been recorded from another different customer with $10 and save $50,000, sign up 100,000. So you go to customer center, add the customers, then come to accountants here, come to chart of account. Then that account like savings from our customers. We use that one to maintain record of all savings. That's why you open internet for loan. If Simon is also taking the loan, I can come to loan balance from customers. I say, who is this customer taking the loan? Say Simon here. How much is Simon? Which of the loans is Simon taking? If Simon wants to take a particular business loan to for his business 50,000, I can put that in, okay? And I can come to record this very loan Simon taking. So automatically you can see loan added 50, 50. The same way if I go to the contact center, all these different changes will be reflected that yes, this customer did this customer did that, so on and so forth. And maybe you want to clear, maybe there were issues and want to clear this, you can always go to clear user information for that customer. Okay, so that way those information will be properly captured for the type of business. You can see loan balance from the customer having those balance, and you can see the savings have also increased. So that way, that's how you do your entries when you given, let's say, some scheme. Okay, you use the record deposit to record the deposit of that savings or that right check, which is also there on the page. For loan, you issue out invoice receipts. Now, lastly, let's check the customer center to see what is happening. When you open, you will see that for Sharon, you're having Sharon 2 savings. I've saved 50,000. Why? He also took loan of 60,000. Okay. He also took loan of 50,000. So that's just going to, why will show you only the balance of the loan payment. But to get the main information, you go to the capital account to get to see the outcomes of everything. So if I come to my trial balance now, you will notice that there are now changes due to new entries that have been entered before it was only bank information. So let me check this. So you can see right here, they haven't savings from customers total here, loan from customers total here. So if you're going to say, let's use this property and to show you that as of this date, Simon Majora says this. As of this date, share got $6 this. Okay, now let me okay, so also the customer balance detail will also give you overview of the customer balances. The customer balance detail. So when you open it, you see the customers and their balances are shared into this one. Okay, you see the loan shared into. So this is more like customer balances. Okay. So now, apart from this, to round up this session, there are other reports. I told you of the class. So to add our classes onto this, I come to set up the classes that I talked about. So first of all, go to preference. Alright, I'll go to accounting and come to company preference. I say yes, I want to use class tracking transactions. I'll say okay. So once we have done that quickly, we then come to this and click on class list. So when we click on class list, we'll be adding these different flows. So we'll be able to track them. So come on by here to class and say new. So class name say class name positions. We have oh yeah. So now we come see so also come and click on here again. Save this card. Save subclass. This way we are just maintaining these places. These are majorly for helping and tracking. We want to say assigning classes to items. These are major concern. So symbol can come to item list. See for reference for this business. Say let's put it under the class of business. You say okay. Also open edit it. Say let's put it under the class. Add it track of so this way we can be able to view reports. Okay, if you want to view report based on classes, you just go to the report because you've already given them classes. You can go to profit or loss report. It should be under company and financial. We'll go to profit or loss by class. So when we open it, you see that by classes that we have some amounts here which I'm giving out that's based on class. I'm going to give us record of majorly the interest rates for each class, which are more like our income than expecting. So when you open it, you see that share on $100, we're expecting 10,000 naira interest for business loan that was given to him. Okay, I see it's given out business loan. So that's very important. So let's assume that any what's his name? Sharon collected this very amount of 50,000, which is plus his interest 60, and he wants to pay back this one. Okay, to pay it back. How do you record such payment when the customer is paying back the? So to do that quickly is simple strategy. So how do you record that? First of all, you come to customers and set up this access finance charge. I mean, you want them to be able to access finance charge. All customers and their payments need to say finance charge. So let me check something. Okay, it's finance charge. Assessing finance charge. So collected today. Okay. 50%. Charges, yes. Okay. It says finance charges on the finance charges. Tick that box. This invoice must be a bit. Okay, it's not checking, so I just say okay. Equal to that. Say an invoice bill date. Okay, so once you have done this, very important, you can save. Okay, so we'll be able to access those finance charges. You say access charges. So now let's say Sharon is paying back, it's only on 60,000. The loan plus the 10,000 naira interest, and he wants to pay back 50,000. How do you record this? To do that, you go to the home page. Now click on receive payments. This receive payment, so I'm receiving this payment from Sharon. So what's the name of the person? How much is he paying? Now you can see that when we selected these things, outstanding payment here, including this journal. So now since it's paying 50, we have to select the box. So it's not be left with 10,000 naira. But I mean it's paying all, put it direct 60,000 naira. So it select is meant to show the balance that Sharon can pay. So let's assume that he's paying everything. Okay, so he's paying full cash. So say plus. So we have done this. If we go to check off on your account, let's see Sharon was paying on 60,000. Okay, he saved 50. Meanwhile, now he's paid 60,000 naira to clear this very one. And you can see the invoice, this very first one is no more highlighted because it has been cleared here. So when we open it, you see that it's paid for it. So now if you go to the customer balance in detail reports, which is very important, customer balance detail, you get to see detail of those payments. For example, you see loan payment of 60,000 of collected invoice to the customer. Now customer has paid, can see payments not showing outstanding balance 0 for this very customer. Dr. Sharon Cooperative, that's Simon did not collect zone 0. The same way you can go to the chart of accounts to view our loan balance for customers. So when you get to our loan balance, that's in the statement visited. When you go to our loan balance for customers, you can see it's now 0 because it has been payment has been cleared. Actually, we need to update it to the necessary accounts that it's going to be to. Okay, you can see about the deposited once account it is here. The money on the screen. Okay, it's more like cash. It's more like cash account since it was paid to cash. So this way you have captured that. Then you can always go to the snapshot here on the menu bar to see key summary information I can say for this very classes, this very transaction and see the account balance snapshot. Savings from our customers so far and saving and the minus sign means we are giving this money and save. Okay, you can see the balance, loan balance from our customers currently zero, very likely to zero. Bank account, this is what we have. Can always zoom to see how far we can go. So if this are customers who owe you money, I mentioned plus minus one is name of the year. It's clear that money that's why it's not here. Okay, so you can also customize all this information to have always print. You can scroll down to see sharing your top customers like sales who will be paying on you see it here. They can always see payments in the payment snapshot area and see payment snapshot area here. Money that is paid, payment reminders, expecting somebody to pay this 60,000. This number is paid that next year. You can see payment, recent transactions, payment, sharing and see the customer section there. Facebook and customer snapshot, and it's not just limited. I can decide to add more content and see clients that give out to certain zero everything is fantastic, everything is working perfectly. I see its recent payment and see best selling items so far is our business loan based on the classes we have set up and see it here. So this way to enable you to carry out all the tasks perfectly. Recently issue that Zoom to find out that yes, we really issued that this way and see what we should be at business way. So you can see which one reports if you want to check out all of those either by classes or normally that the company information. Because you go into less detail, go to less by class, you get to see it. So go to less detail, you get to see it. Go to less accounts being prepared. So as concerned this, our income is 10,000 naira. It's also coming in as well. Next for that income from this very person. You can also view our sheets. That's the net of financial position, detail or standard, suite agreement, detailed information. So be very important and see it here, showing us so far the breakdown of the deposit was made, invoice was made, and information. So do practice and check it out. It's a technical company cooperative limited. I'm expecting to get the best out of it. Don't forget the two accounts to be using entries and postings, savings to record savings. So the capture the customer's name, then on here, click on it, bring up the customer name, description, which of them is it paying for? Is it for the car loan or the business loan? How much is this interest charge? Let it bring everything for you. Close for savings. You click on there too, same process. Click on savings. By that time, before you come here, you've already captured the customer side. So now come here, who is this customer that is paying, making the savings? Which accounts? It's making it on savings account. How much? How much is it paying? It's record, it's added to the value. So that's just how to use Quickbooks for a cooperative business, for a loan lending business, and for a money saving business. Thank you once again, Williams. I'm going to the new page. Welcome once again. Don't forget my number is 090 for any coaching and training which we can set up for any other type of business. Thank you.